What's going on? How y'all doing? The video gonna be about Taylor Swift masters got sold by Scooter Braun for 300 million. A lot of artists right now are selling their masters. I don't know why, the publishing, but Taylor Swift never had access to them. She's put out 6 albums. She's been quite productive, um, songwriter and all that, but 300 big ones. And do you know that realistically, by the time she has any kind of liquid to even halfway think about getting it back, because it reverts back 25, 35 years. Do you know how much that'll be worth by then? See, you got to be careful what kind of deals you sign when you're younger because you get to a point where you start to look at things. Now, she's 6 albums deep in her career and she's been around almost 15 years. And you start to look at the industry differently now than you did back then. You didn't think about it when somebody else owned your masters, have control of you. Taylor Swift is finding out what a lot of black artists went through. Some of the biggest names ever didn't own their masters. And they were working and, people see these sales, but they don't know how much an artist owns of their stuff. It's pretty freaky with how parts of your career you don't have a say over. People can take a window and run it over and over and over with a cup. You don't own a say of your product. So this happens a lot with kind of side deals you sign. Don't be quick to sell up your royalties. Don't take so much. Because you never know how it's going to turn out. And she's finding out the hard way. I don't feel sorry for her. Thing about it is this. If you're successful, there's a chance that you're going to, you're going to have some bread. But you don't sign the first deal. Don't take a bad deal. You can get a bad deal and get caught and jammed up. And now she's watching her masters out there floating for 3 big ones. That's over $250 million. That means, is she ever gonna have that kind of liquid? And she'd have to sell a chunk of records. They're asking her to be polite to the dude that sold her stuff off and work with the company. I'm like, come on now. She find out a hard lesson. She's still very young, but imagine 15, 20 years, you don't get the kind of success you had, and you need that money for a rainy day to masters, and that's gone away. See? Because, the other side of making that coin, it's a cold business. But she find out what a lot of black artists went through. Got to make sure that you have a say over your stuff or somebody else will. So, anyway, that's my thoughts and takes about Taylor Swift's masters being sold for 300 million. Will she ever have enough liquid in the future to get them? And she should take a cue from a lot of black artists, people that spoke out about it. A lot of people spoke out about owning yourself. You're not going to be America pop darling and stay 25 forever. You get older and they get younger models, and someone signs your paperwork and what you got to fall back on your rainy days. So that's my thoughts and takes about it. But give me your thoughts and takes about the Taylor Swift situation. You feel for her not getting her masters? Or do you think that whatever happens to others? Or do you think that she'll, in time, be able to come up with the kind of money to buy them? What's your thoughts? Let's talk about it. Hit the like and subscribe. Bell rings in the video. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for one another. And you have to think like a business person in the entertainment game, or we'll run you. I'm out.